I'm going to give you my case for not impeaching Joe Biden. There's a lot of people all excited saying, we got the goods on him finally. We can get rid of it. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why. I can't stand Joe Biden. But this is what I'm going to get to and why I believe impeaching Joe Biden is a mistake. We can all agree Joe Biden's a criminal. He's done bad. And under a normal country, normal circumstances, he should be ousted as the president. But right now, we're not in normal circumstances. We're not in a normal country. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. And impeaching Joe Biden right now, to me, is the worst possible thing that could happen. And here's why. If you look right now, Donald J. Trump is destroying Joe Biden in all polls. Now, you could take polls for whatever they mean. But I just recently did a video and I showed you that in the Bronx, New York, Trump is gaining steam and he's become popular. Think about that. The Bronx, New York, where Trump lost by almost 83 to 17% to Joe Biden. Okay? He is rising in the polls. Now that's a problem for them. And this is why you see what's happening is happening now. Because don't ever doubt this government can hide whatever information they want. They're allowing this information about Joe Biden to come out. Why? Because in order for them to do what they did in 2020, they need a close election. There's only a limit to what they can do as far as putting someone in power. There's no doubt about that. Because if it wasn't, they wouldn't be panicking right now. They wouldn't be allowing the media to ask the questions they do. Because let's be real, for the last couple of years, we knew Joe Biden was doing this and they were mum about it. But what's changed? The polls. Trump is even winning in double digits in some of those toss-up purple states that he needs to win. The places that decide the election. Trump is destroying Joe Biden. Okay, they can't go in there down 10% and do what they did in 2020. It's impossible because we caught them in 2020. But no doubt about it, it was a very close election. If it was as bad as it is right now, they're gonna have a lot of trouble getting away with it this time. So they know. But if they could bring in someone like Gavin, who's a good speaker, they could probably get some of those people who are voting for Trump now that are switching over because they hate Biden so much. Everyone sees how bad Biden is. The guy is a total mess. He doesn't know where he's at. He doesn't know what he's saying, and it's just exposed. And this is why people who normally would vote Democrat are starting to switch over to Trump. Now, you bring in a guy like Gavin who will get all the media support, who will get everything Joe Biden has. They won't allow anything bad to come out about him. He's a good speaker, and believe me, what's going to happen is some of those people, think about it, a guy like Rappaport. Michael Rappaport is on record saying he is even considering voting for Trump now. Cuomo, CNN star, even said voting for Trump is a possibility. So think about it. There's a lot of Americans like that right now. A lot of them. That all you need to do is put in a guy like Gavin Newsom and they're going to go back to what they do and it's going to make it easier for them to do what they did in 2020. That's a real possibility. So let's just leave Sleepy Joe alone. Let's let him be the main guy on the Democrat ticket. Now, I still don't think even if he doesn't get impeached, they're going to get rid of this guy. That's how bad they want him to go. But it's a lot harder for them because then they have the Kamala Harris situation. The Democrats will not allow Kamala Harris to be overrun by some white guy like by Gavin Newsom. That's just the way the Democrats are. You're going to hear people who support the Democrat Party saying, well, you bypassed a black woman who isn't even really black to put another white male. So this is a dilemma they have right now. So this is why I'm telling you, getting rid of Joe Biden right now is not the move. They want the Republicans to get rid of Joe Biden for them so they don't have to do it themselves. So just think about that. Think about what I'm saying. Think about the current situation that we're seeing. And for them to do in 2020, to do in 2024 is not easy because they would not be doing what they're doing. So think about that and don't be so anxious to allow them to dictate the situation because that's what they're doing. They're feeding us through their fake news media all this stuff about Joe Biden. Many people jumping on the bandwagon say, let's impeach him. No, let's not impeach him. Let's let him be the face of the Democrat Party, or let them get rid of himself. Don't do it for them. Don't cheer it on. In fact, call your Republican leaders and say, don't impeach Joe Biden. Let's let him be the one to go against Trump. Anyway, think about that. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.